behind handstand walking, handstand pirouettes is don't do it like you're a cut down tree. That's the biggest mistake I see a lot of don't do it like you're a cut down tree. Because, so you're in the handstand and every time you take away your support, you have to catch yourself. And so what that ends up looking is like this wide handstand walk that you're like constantly catching yourself from falling. Versus initiating the steps, pirouette, whatever, by pressing through your support shoulder. Press through, now you have control over this handstand to take forward, back, sideways, pirouette. That is the main tip I would give almost everybody. Is you're here, as soon as you lift this hand, your body is just gonna tip. So you have to initiate that press through and then step. Just like we walk, we don't catch ourselves from falling all the time. We press off this foot to like, now we control where we want to put this foot because all of our weight is here. So it's the same thing with handstand walking. Find that press to the shoulder and then we can rotate, balance, and control. I always like to keep my feet together because I feel like when my legs are flying, that's more weight to control. But you guys in CrossFit are focused on speed, efficiently, like get through it. So I like to say don't worry about it too much when you're in CrossFit, especially when you start pivoting. It's like if you're on a swing and you stick your legs out, you swing slow, but then you pull your legs in and you start spinning super fast. So I would say if you're trying to pirouette, bring your feet together and you'll pivot so much faster. So let me see your pirouettes first and then let's go from there. So pretty wide. Another thing is if you have a super wide stance and you press through the shoulder, it's not shifting your weight into the shoulder, you're just pushing away. So if you can get your shoulders, you don't have to be a perfect gymnast. You just want to be underneath your body. So we're not out here relying on our biceps, and when you actually push, you're just pushing yourself off of balance versus stacking your shoulder. Kind of the same principle as if you were trying to do a one-arm handstand. You have to shift your body weight into your handstand. Or the handstand walking is kind of like doing micro one-arm handstands at the same time, progressing through. So see if you can focus on keeping your arms underneath you, and then you can press through your shoulders. Good. You can see how you can rotate around that arm because his weight is in this arm, and now he can take bigger rotations and steps with his other hand. That was good. Watch that supporting arm. His weight is there in that supporting arm, so now he can just rotate with that other arm. Same, nice.
One side.
The what?
Still fold to one side sometimes.
That one looked really solid.
Yeah.
But the first one, you have a strong arm, and the other arm, when you catch, is like way out here, like you throw it out to the side instead of keeping it underneath you and catching it here. Yeah. Just be intentional about keeping it in. You're looking really stacked.
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit more room for you to lean into the dominant arm to make those bigger twists. Let's try another challenge, same thing. Do your comfortable handstand walk, whatever your legs want to do, and then when you rotate, bring your feet together and just feel how that feels. So tighten up for the rotation, go back to your fast, normal handstand shapes. Just to feel what that feels like. See if that tightening helps you rotate faster. And forward. Yes! Woo! Yeah! How's that feel? You feel a little more controlled? Yeah. Awesome. Easy. Nice. Speed and control.
the pressing.
Yeah. It's a similar thing. If you're arched and you bring your feet together, it can just throw your weight behind you, as I was kind of telling Anais, and then that slows your progress. So if you use that technique, you have to actually think about almost kicking it behind you so you can rotate. Yeah. With the legs, using the legs to swing you around, that can help like tighten up and get the rotation a little bit faster. But if you don't have the initiation through the shoulder, then you're dead. You have nothing. If you're out here, and that's the biggest thing, is like no matter how you swing your legs, if your arms are dead weight and you're trying to like clump around, you're not going to rotate fast. And you swinging your legs more is only going to throw you off balance versus pressing through and having this control through the shoulder. And that is where all of your power into handstands comes from. What you do with your feet is always second, third, fifth, way down the line. It's the shoulders where everything comes from, the push through the shoulders. So as you try this, really also remember to press through the shoulder and rotate off that strong support. Catch yourself, rotate off the strong support. Each time it's got to be a press, press, press. Just like we press through our feet each time. Yeah. Nice. Press through, press through. Yeah, that was a nice one. Caught him in fast. Nice, nice.
Thanks.
Obviously you have the gymnastic and you have the awareness, so you're used to controlling that fast, quick energy.
Yeah.
But that also takes a lot more energy to control if you're throwing things super fast. Think about trying to smooth up your emotions, like breathe, relax, smooth. Think smooth is fast, you know, and control that a little bit more so it glides versus if you're too quick, then you have to almost stop yourself and it takes more energy out. Yeah, smooth it up so you just glide through it and reserve your energy for the bow moves and stuff. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Shoulder alignment looks so much better. Like you're stacked underneath. Now it's just getting the control of feeling the weight transfer and in the rotations. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was, I can tell you're exhausted, but yeah, that you felt that rotation. Yeah. That was it right there. Awesome. All right, guys, wrists are okay? Please, please, please remember to warm up your wrists if you ever have handstands in your workouts. It is important to keep them injury free. And to also consistently do it so your wrists stay mobile and healthy. All right, thank you guys so much. Such a pleasure to coach you guys. Amazing athletes.